Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show, everybody. I'm Joseph Crudup. Today is Tuesday, January the 9th, 2024. Yes, it has, folks. Last night was a big win for Michigan in the national championship when they beat Washington Huskies 34-13, the final score. And yes, it has. It is unbelievable. It was a good game out there, and it really has. I hope the Mexican fans are happy for sure, but Jim Harbaugh, his team won. He got his rest. Jim Harbaugh and his Mexican team, they won the national championship. Jim Harbaugh, since John Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl 47 in 2013 when they beat the 49ers. And then Ray Lewis retirement. That was about 11 years ago. But I just want to know, the Wolverines had did it. It didn't take long, but they did. So here's what happened last night. Last night, when this went down, the national championship of 2023. This end of the season, this final chapter of the college football game. Okay, look, here it is, folks. The college football playoff has been tremendous. When they had, it has been a concern. Alabama got shut down by Michigan, and Texas got shut down by Washington, the number two, as by the number two seed, Washington. But here's what it went down lesson day. Lesson day has. Now, just like this, it was everybody's moment. It was everybody's guess. And they went on to win the game. They went on and they win the national championship. Washington, they're a great team. They're very good. They're happy undefeated. Both teams have been undefeated as much as they do. But then they lost. They didn't get the job done for the first time. They didn't win in their first national championship. Michigan delivers them on it. Now, here's what happened. Now, last night, and for the first time since 1997, Michigan was named national champions. And for the first time in a modern era on the college football, the Wolverines are undisputed. At the helm of the Wolverines was Coach Jim Harbaugh, who has been unprecedented himself every step of the way this year, including during Michigan's 34-13 win over the number 2 Washington. That didn't change during the post-game festivities, in which he talked about the story of this Michigan team. Now, it was a journey, Harbaugh said, a spiritual journey, just took closely from God, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, this team, everybody, unmonitors support for each other. I ain't got a question, but my dad does. Harbaugh then gave way to his father's jacket. He talked through multiple confusions, order dumps on the ESPN broadcast. And he says, I had a question. He exchanged a question, if I might. Who has it better than us? He was met with a loud chant of nobody. The camera then cut back to Jim railing Will Johnson's turnover bumps, the corner bumps, the Mexican defense. The Mexican defense rails after causing a turnover. I just wanted to my two great lovers, my family at work, this team, and my family at home. I love you. Congratulations. Harbaugh went on to talk about the second episode of this season, 15-0. This was a spectacular team, and I would just say there are over 100 Mexican men that are on this team in uniform tonight. And what they done for the last 372 days is amazing. They're champions, simply known as national champions. Put it down, we did it. That's what he said. That's what Jim Harbaugh said. Harbaugh and Mexican were then presented the last CFP trophy of the 14-hour by CFP Executive Director Bill Hancock. While long offensive was a spectacular rise in what for Harbaugh, Mexican, and Mexican fans for this season he stayed, and for Monday night they were champions. Harbaugh's joining will probably during the presentation, if even if he did it, manifest in the most Harbaugh's way possible. So his team did it, and his team had did in a minute's job. And although it was continued, remember the two brothers, or the Jim Harbaugh was a coach for the Ravens, and Jim Harbaugh was a coach for the San Francisco 49ers, and John Harbaugh was a coach for the Baltimore Ravens. His brother John won the Super Bowl for the Ravens, and then 11 years later, John's brother Jim won for Mexican Wolverines and the college football team for the national championship. Yes, it has, for sure. It's actually going. But what is going on this team right now is absolute best. They are the best team ever. Mexican is the best team ever. And don't get me wrong about that. The Washington Huskies did a great job. They are the good team. They got us together. They got them together. Just came on short for real. They came on short for real. For sure, there's the questions, the energy that's going to happen. Now, what will happen probably next year? Will it be Alabama? Will it be Texas? Will it be Washington? Will it be North Carolina or something else? Ohio State? Don't know. Georgia, whoever knows. Whatever the defending champion Georgia State did. Look. Look. I really don't. The team of Mexican was a better team. They won since 1997. They won the national championship since 1997. They beat Ohio, and they won the Rose Bowl in '97. And then last night they won the national championship. Who cares? But you can't blame them. You can't blame them. You gotta give them credit for real. Jim Harbaugh and his team did it. It was absolutely one of the best. They are absolutely one of the best team ever, for sure. One of the best team ever, for sure. So do you don't know how this team is on about? Well, think again. Gotta look at the score sheets. Gotta look at everything that goes on. So now let's go to the Washington Huskies. Okay, it's now. I believe they went away for sure. Then the Huskies had that history. They had history together, and they just said, well, anyway. When they say Washington, they say we want to win, but what's it about? Washington Huskies had to be very proud of themselves. They had to be very proud of themselves for sure. They put it through, and they lost. So now, what I'm talking about this, they just It's just, I mean, it just gave the game away for real. Now, now look at this. The Oregon Ducks could not end the 2023 season with a national championship. It turns out the next best thing is watching the biggest rival lose in the national championship game. The Washington Huskies 34-13 loss to the Michigan Wolverines on Monday night give Oregon Ducks fans a reason to celebrate on social media. With Micah Penix trying to lead the Huskies to the championship, many Duck fans find themselves rooting hard for Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines from the very start. On and on, it looked like a blowout was on tap. Michigan accomplished anything it wanted officially in the first quarter. However, Washington made it a game by halftime. It was realistically close into the fourth quarter until Michigan put the game away in a late interception on Penix. Once the game was out of reach, Duck fans celebrated on social media as their rival mourned the loss. Here are some of the best reactions for them from the night. Regardless of the outcome, this is a very excellent and pleasant uniform matchup. It says, I think that's something we can all share about. So, they cheer for the Wolverines. They cheer for the Wolverines. And they say it on Twitter. And they say it on this and that. This and that. And just like, man. And that's what happens. Exactly what happens. The Oregon Ducks fans are happy that Washington lost. They were very happy that Washington lost. And it is what it is. They're happy that they lost their rival. They happy that their rival lost. So we're coming for the bad time. So anyway, it all gets downhill. It all gets down from there. And now, let's see what the future is all about now. The upcoming offseason will be a transition one for the Washington Huskies. QB Michael Penix Jr. is out of the NBA and will be moving on to the NFL, as will standout WR woman wide receiver Warren Odoza. Former Memphis City State QB Will Rogers is set to step in as Phoenix, censoring giving coach Kellen DeBoer an experienced senior caller to lead the new era. Rogers will face a much different landscape than Phoenix did, as the transfer isn't just limited to the roster turnover for Washington. The Huskies are moving forward from the Pac-12, with the conference effectively disbanding it. Telling the Pats 12 schools will pay us well in 2024, and we mentioned that story with 2022 decisions by USC and UCLA to move to the Big Ten. So this is all what it's all about, folks. This is what it's all about. Now, I'm looking for next year. And but I'm looking for Alabama Crescent Tower to go back to the national championship since 2022, just like they did last time. But anyway, that's just a little bit dreaming for it, folks. I mean, look, Alabama, man, they came close. They really close. Sure, you just have to wait and see. So anyway, we'll see what happens in 2024. We'll see what happens in 2024 season. And it's all about, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Okay, just to let you know, folks. It is raining outside. It is gonna rain. It's gonna continue raining all through the night. We did got some wind just about 30 minutes ago. All this rain and wind and possible tornadoes. Darn, this is it's getting messy out here, and it's getting real dangerous. It's dangerous weather out here. So I think you guys need to stay home and drive all the way home. And some people will drive all the way home because there's a bad weather. It is a bad rain out here just a few months ago. So right now it is rainy and it is windy out here and will be a possible tornado. So whatever happens, it happens. So anyway, if we survive, we survive from this storm. Please be careful up there. And please drive safety. Lose those hassles. Stay home and enjoy watching TV. Hope the power won't go out. Okay. Alright, it's time for us to go home. It's time for us to get off the air. And please subscribe to this video on the Joseph Crudup Network 2. And I will be seeing you probably tomorrow. Till then, take care, everybody. Peace out.